First of all, Coach, just tell us how proud you have to be of this team and their effort tonight.
Absolutely. I just, we worked hard on the girls. I think getting that win against Brent Evansville to end the year, I think it uplifted them a little bit. They'd gone through January and February where we didn't get a win, and they'd been competing in a lot of games, and I think it just gave them some confidence that they can hang and they can play. And going into this week of practice, they were just so focused and great energy, and the girls did a great job of executing the game plan. And I know we fell up short tonight, but I was so proud of their effort, and I'm so proud of how they competed today.
That was one thing I've been talking about, that you just didn't rest on what you had in. You kept on adding things as the season went on, and the team really accepted that, didn't they?
Yeah, and I think that we had to in a lot of ways. When Rio went down at Christmas, our team just looked a lot different. It took us a while to figure out what was going to work with this group. Obviously, with Cadence Bertram took on a huge workload once she went down, and she carried a lot of us as far as getting the ball up and playing great defense and getting us into our stuff. And like you said, we just adjusted a little bit, and the girls were patient as we were trying to figure out what would click with our team. And I'm just proud of them for sticking in there and believing in themselves and believing in each other that all that matters is trying to compete in postseason. Obviously, we're done. Our season's over, but I'm just proud of how the girls adapted game in.
I see all the seniors are out there. They're grouping up with the students, too, to take a team picture. But can you highlight the seniors and maybe mention something about them?
Yeah, so our seniors are Ellie Heller, Nora Schwieters, Cadence Bertram, Jasmine Finken, Maddie Keekley, Paige Gruber, and Courtney Revering. And just from an early age, the growth that this group has showed. I've been fortunate enough to see this group through traveling team all the way up, and just the improvements that they've made every single year. And individually, you have players like Ellie Heller, who has really turned herself into a good role player for our team. And from where she started to now, I just told her that in the locker room. I'm just so proud of the growth and how she committed to getting better and trying to be an all-star in her role. Nora Schwieters, she only joined basketball in 9th grade, and if you told me Nora Schwieters was going to be starting on your varsity roster as a senior, I told you you're crazy, but that's just a testament to her athleticism, her toughness, and she just brought something to the team that they didn't have before. Cadence Bertram, obviously, leader of our team in a lot of categories. We depend on her to score, to rebound, to assist, to steal, to pretty much do everything out there for us. And I told her in a lot of ways it's unfair the amount of workload we put on her. But she handled it with such grace and such toughness, and she gets knocked down and pushed aside, and doesn't get subbed out a lot, and she just finds a way to push through. Jasmine Finken has always been a great leader on our team, always loves to serve, helpful to teammate, buys into her role. She probably could have been starting for us, but every single game you ask her, hey, how are you doing with your role? I love my role, I'm fine. I know I could start, but I'm fine coming off the bench and being an offensive threat, a shooter for us, and providing the strength that she provides. I'm just proud of her for buying into that and being a team player. Maddie Keekley just provides such toughness and energy. She's small but mighty. She knows how to have fun, but she will not back down to anybody, and I just love that energy about her. Then you got Paige Gruber, obviously for the last 2 years been a big anchor for us, and she's been really good for us the last 2 seasons. But her growth from 9th grade, from her post play back then to where she is now with her footwork and her physicality and her ability to read where she should be going, and she just turned herself into a hell of a basketball player. And on top of that, more importantly, she's such a great person and a great leader. And our team looks up to her in a lot of ways, and she handles that with such grace, and she is so inviting to all of our players, 7, 12, and all those players look up to her because she's not afraid to bring in a 7th grader and talk to them and find out what they're doing. And I loved coaching her, very proud of her. And then we had Courtney Revering, and I told her in the locker room, in the beginning of the year she wasn't playing a lot for us as a senior, and I know that can be tough, and she could have easily turned the thing toxic, and she could have been upset and checked out and all this stuff, but she came every single day, was coachable, worked hard, wanted feedback, and as the season got on, she earned more playing time. Even tonight, she had 2 big shots for us, made some big plays for us, and I told her where she can be more proud of herself is her play and how her senior year finished. She earned that because in the beginning of the year she wasn't there, and she got herself there, and I was just so proud of how she stuck with it, and just a quintessential teammate, and all of those seniors are just going to be missed a lot.
And to go off of Courtney Revering, I'll have to say this. It's going to stay in my mind forever. Just after she made her second 3, she's running back. The smile on her face was wider than Stearns County.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, and that's it. That's what you hope for, right? You're a senior season playoff, making big moments, making big plays, and she fortunately got to have that moment for herself. And we see it in practice all the time. She does not miss in practice. You leave her open any amount of space, that ball's in. So it's just, I was happy for her that in the game that could show in that skill set, because we've been seeing it in practice for weeks. And like you said, just those are the memories that you hope they take forever.
I guess just to wrap it up, let's be honest here. The team doesn't have that many wins. You're taking on a team that's got 22 on the season. It would have been easy to just kind of say, the heck with it. Let's just go up there and get it done and be done. But these girls, and you can see their attitude right now, they're always having fun. They just really brought it tonight, didn't they?
They did. And I just think that they had this overwhelming belief that they could do it. And we knew last time we played them, they punched us in the mouth early, and we got down 18-0, but then we played okay after that. And so it was all about, we talked about all week long about weathering the storm. And we knew we were the underdog, and we knew that they probably thought they were going to blow through us, or maybe they didn't. But the girls they love to compete, and they like that. Very, very few times this season can I say that the girls went into a game down 20 because they thought they were going to lose. They just don't have that type of attitude. And like you said, there's smile on their faces, and I know it's a loss, but they are a great example of it's a competition, and you want to play hard, but at the end of the day, it should be fun. And you had fun with your teammates, and it's about the memories that you create. And obviously our season's done, but I hope that they made a lot of memories this season.